G'day, KJ. How goes it? Good morning. And it's a good Saturday morning for me. Let's get this underway, shall we? Yeah, not too bad. I've only just been up for roughly an hour, so still sort of waking up. Right. So we've got about 11 more scenarios to get through on this. See how I go. Yeah, not too bad. Let's watch to see how they go about it. Because they'll be doing all of this inside the cab. I already know how to do all this sort of stuff, but, you know, it's fun to get something done. Well, close thing to it is a little thing that takes two photos, and I've made it so one photo's mouth closed, one photo's mouth open, and it sort of looks like I talk. So, closest thing to a face reveal when you get to see who you're talking to, so I figured that'd be better. One of the last scenarios I did on the last task, that took me quite a bit to complete that because there was a few through some tight turns and stuff like that, and I had to really plan my route into a certain turn in order to properly complete it. I've done that a number of times, so that'll be easy enough to do. Right, behind you, and what's that say? Getting started. Behind you and to the right, you will see a trailer. Obviously, we were already saying that in the pre-video. Begin reversing. Oh, I've got to put the handbrake on because if I don't do that, they won't let me continue on with the task. Don't know how I did that, but that was terrible. No collisions. Right, let's start that again. Right, I'm going to skip that because we've already seen all that nonsense. Oh. Terrible. What am I doing? Not thinking straight. There I go, using the mirror. Here we go. I don't know why I didn't just go about it this way in the first place. I can actually see where I'm heading. Secure the truck, cut down the engine. We're all good. Success. Right, next scenario. Yep, I'll get the gist of what I need to do. So I'll just go for it. Right, so I've already got the trailer on. Looks that way. So off to the right by the look of that. Okay. Close enough. Easy peasy. Now I'll be reversing into an alley. Be too much trouble? Parking here requires an alley parking maneuver. This is a typical parking maneuver for trucks as they will encounter this sort of parking situation almost daily in their careers. Whether it's to load or unload a trailer or to park for the night in a truck stop. So, there we go. More or less the same sort of maneuver I just completed. But sort of like in a street scenario. And that's a bit of a tight spot, really. There I go with it, though. I'll go on this side. Ah, I stalled it. For some reason, I think I might be stuck on the wall. Well, I didn't pull that off very well. I'm going to have to start that again, I reckon. I want to have a better crack at that. I reckon I can do a better job. Right, let's try this again. Try and get that as close to that hole as possible, then swing on it. Might get in there a lot better. Down on there. Something weird was going on there. When I was up in that spot there, it wouldn't let me reverse for some weird reason. Like I had no power at all, but there was nothing blocking me. So I don't know what's going on there, what was causing that. That is terrible. That's way off. There it goes again. It just won't let me reverse. Maybe it was Kyle was getting caught on that little wooden barrier thing there. I'll take that. Terrible. Well, should be able to pull that off easy enough. What did I hit? Okay. Can't hit any cones at all. Oh, touched the barrier. Right. I should be able to get it this time. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not the best of drivers. I just do enough to get me by in the game. Sometimes I get into situations that I wonder how the hell am I going to get it into there? And I pull it off, uh, but very ugly. Oh, too soon. Now I'm going to hit which is that? Possibly. Here we go. Scenario completed. Now we got to maneuver in between some trucks. This is one of the ones that I typically have a tough time at when I'm playing the game. I usually just try and go in forwards because I don't have a very good track record of pulling it off. So, here we go. Alright. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. let's have a look and see how they actually do it. Oh, they tell you exactly what to do. Exactly straight. Alright, we'll see how I go with that. As you get closer, let the trailer walk closer to the parked truck. This will help you turn it into the spot when you reach it. Start turning the trailer into the parking spot. Keep your trailer close to the truck on the driver's side as you will need the space on the other side. Well, that's what I was attempting to do, but I failed it miserably. Alright then. Try this again. Yep, oh, I'm not very good at this at all. Well, as they say, practice makes perfect. The only way to get good at something is to practice. Ah, what did I hit this time? Oh, the nose on the wall. Okay. Alright. Keep an eye on my surroundings. Get very close to the front of their nose. without hitting them, obviously. Wow, that's close. Alright, am I going to pull that off? I'm actually going to pull that off. Terribly, but I'll take that as a win. It's the best that my bit. I could probably get better at it. I must say, yeah, I could probably get better at it if I'd have more goes at it. But I'll take that as a win, so I can move on to the next stage. Now the blind scenario, I think that's the last one on this section. Then it'll be onto the final stage. In this scenario, you'll learn the blind side. Reversing maneuver. Blindsiding should generally be avoided unless there is no alternative, as your ability to is severely limited. Your visibility is very limited. Take your time and on the side of extreme caution. Drive well past the parking spot to give yourself room to work once you start reversing. Come to a stop, check your surroundings, then start reversing. Turn the truck away from the spot you... This will push the front of the... Yeah, we know. Already know. And I can manage the rest. Alright, here we go. What the hell am I doing here? Alright. Attempting to go into the spot. How the hell am I supposed to get that in there? I don't think I turned early enough, but oh. I'm way out. I am way out. What did I hit? Oh, I hit the witch's hat. Righto. Righto. I hit a couple of them. Okay. Yep. Okay. Right, start setting off. Now I might attempt to use this line as a bit of a guide. I don't know where I'm going, how I'm going to get into the spot, but I'm just following these lines as a bit of a guide, and if I get there, I get there. Because I'm going into a blind spot. Oh, wow. Still didn't do a very good job. How the hell do truckers actually do this in real life? Can't see where you're going. Alright. Maybe I'll get it. At some point. But yeah, I want to get it without getting outside the cab. Because I should be able to pull it off. Because they showed you how to do it. So I should be able to get it at some point. So say turn away where you want to go. Ooh, wow, that's way off. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting it. I'll continue that way. Okay, I turned too close for that one. Thought I'd try a different way of getting in there, but that one didn't pay off for me. I did what I needed to do to complete the task. Did it my way. It wasn't the actual way of doing it, but if it gets me completing it, I'll take it. I'd love to be able to pull it off efficiently and correctly, but there's that. Now we got reversing from a 45-degree setup and maneuvering in a tight space. So those are the two things left of this whole scenario stage of stage 4. So, right, let's watch and see how they pull this off. In this lesson, we'll take a look at 45-degree parking when the situation permits. This is the preferred method by many for reversing into parking spots. By starting with the trailer early pointed where you want it to go, you have to do less maneuvering to get parked. This kind of setup also allows you to set further into the parking spot, allowing for increased visibility of where you are going. It's more or less what I normally do when I'm trying to get into a spot anyway. Drive well past the parking spot and line up at a roughly 45-degree angle. You'll want your trailer pointed at the truck on the far side of the parking spot you intend to reverse into. Turn the truck away from the spot. Push the front of the trailer around, guiding the rear toward the parking spot. Be careful not to overdo it once you start turning. It's easier to make the turns sharper than to widen it. As the trailer enters the parking space, get the tractor in front of it and align the combination. Stop in the designated spot and secure the truck. And there we have it. Let's get started. Completed. That one was a lot easier to maneuver into. Now this one up next is going to be the most challenging one for me to do by far. In this scenario, we'll go over how to turn around in a tight space. You won't always have a lot of room when maneuvering the truck, and we'll have to adapt to a less than ideal situation. Drive through the alley, drive through the alley toward the open area. Oh, here we go. On the left is another alley you must reverse into. Set yourself up however you wish with this in mind. It may be helpful to try and have the trailer pointed towards the alley before you start reversing. Reverse towards the alley by carefully to Be careful to keep an eye on all the size of the tractor and trailer. Right, made that look easy. Well, see how I go with pulling that off. Okay, so I didn't pay attention to my alarms, letting me know that I was close to a building. Alright, try that again. Thought I set myself up well enough, but not well enough. Pull it off. Oh, you idiot. What was I thinking? Oh, thanks, Bob. Appreciate that. Got me off guard while I was focusing on what I'm doing. How you going? Get the trailer set up, ready to go. Hopefully I'll get it into the spot without any issues. I am failing it terribly. I've done multiple attempts on every single one of them that I have attempted. Bloody nearly got me again with that sound alert when it come through the stream. I might pull this off this time. I've come in too tight. Once I pull this off, it'll be onto the final stages of the basic academy, and then I think I have to wait for the next stages to come. Oh, that wasn't the end of it. I haven't seen anything yet. It did say something about... oh yes, it said you get rewards now from completing your driving things in the academy. So each scenario one that you do, so once I get through the final stages of doing the basics, I should get a little bit of a trophy for that, and then on to the next one, and then to the next one. So each full section that you complete, you get like a trophy of some sort. I think you'll get a witch's hat when you complete the full set. I don't know. It just says drive forwards and turn right. Yep, I am not going to make that turn. Okay, right. Got to say, drive to the designated area. Stop. Secure the vehicle. So you got to get into the spot. Then, obviously, you got to drive back out where I just come from. So I didn't know that because I didn't follow through the guiding area. So, all right. Should be able to pull this off this time. Trying to set my trailer up nicely so I don't have to do as much turning. So if I hug myself in there tight enough, I shouldn't need to do too much when I come out of there. They're saying that I hit the side of the truck. I was close, but I didn't hit it. But according to that, they say that I hit the truck there. Okay. Need to be a bit more careful in the future. Trying to make it nice and tight and snug. But it didn't look like I hit it from what I was looking at. But according to them, I hit it. So the hitbox must be out just a little bit further than the actual item that you're possibly going to hit. Like knowing where the hitbox might be, I'll try and avoid that. Oh, wow, I didn't turn enough. And I've got the front of the nose possibly going to hit something there as well. Right, I will make that as close as I can get it. I think I'm happy with that. That'll do. Right, let's pull forwards. Like they said, but I'll try and stick as close to this as I possibly can. I'm going to do the old drive out as close to the wall as I can, so that when I go to do the turn, I'll be able to get the turn, hopefully. Right, so how's that go? Still hit the wall. Oh, the trailer. I didn't pay attention to the trailer. But yeah, hit that without hitting the trailer anywhere and you pull it off. I'll take that as close enough, but I'm going to have to complete that so there's no failures. Right, this hopefully should be the last attempt. Probably went too aggressive with going too close to the wall. But oh well. We'll learn from our mistakes and hopefully do better next time. I am doing a terrible job. I'm supposed to be able to pull that off by going directly back into the spot without having to pull forwards at all. But I'm not that skilled, as you can see. Let the trailer walk itself back in there. Trying not to hit the barrier. Just edging the steering away from it a little bit at a time to avoid hitting it. That should be enough there. Hopefully this will be the last attempt. Oh, that is terrible. Alright, here we go. See if I can pull it off this time. I think that's got it. Oh, well, shouldn't have been that tough, surely. But I got there in the end. I just made it look tougher than what it needed to be. Stage 4 complete. Show a replay. Oh, here we go. Wide controls. Yeah, I should have kept the steering wheel fully turned there, and it probably would have been gone back all the way and wouldn't have had to pull forwards. But I'll learn from my mistakes there. Okay, on to the final stage. Parallel parking, where the trailer is a relative, bloody hell, a relevant skill for all truckers, whether street parking in a big city or stopping at a rest area in the countryside. It is something every trucker should know how to do. Bloody hell, I need to learn how to read. As you pass a parking spot, look carefully to ensure there's enough room for the truck and trailer to fit. Here we've ensured that you have plenty of room. See how terribly I pulled this off. Align yourself with the truck in front of the parking spot. Don't be too close to it. Keep some distance from it so you have room to work. Turn sharply away from the parking spot and start reversing. The idea is to get the trailer turning into the parking spot right away. Once the trailer is pointed well into the spot, you can start the following it in. Okay. Steering away from the curb before driver's side trailer wheels have started the spot. Going to be very close to those witches' hats. I reckon I'm going to fail at this multiple times before I actually pull it off. But we'll see how we go pulling that off. But right off the bat, I've got to get through this first section without hitting any of the witches' hats. Easy. Easy enough to do. As it should be. Yeah, not doing a very good job. Yeah, I kind of knew I was going to do that because I didn't do a very good job of setting up. Alright, hopefully I can pull it off this time around though. Start swinging on it, they say. Hmm. Alright, is that secured enough? Chapter completed. Congratulations, you've completed chapter 4, reversing with a trailer. You have learned reversing with a trailer and various parking techniques. Right, so that was the end of stage 4. Cool. Final exam part 1. Okay. Here we go. Instructions. Welcome to the first part of the final exam. Here we'll see how well you've learned to drive a truck after your time at the academy. So just more or less putting all the things I've learnt in the academy section and put it all in one thing. So without the truck and then with a trailer. First you attach the trailer. Oh, okay. So once coupled, you'll drive the truck around the entire test route. Okay, so yeah, here we go. All right, yep. Yeah. I just skip to the next section. The first section of the test loads you onto some side road that will take you towards the town's centre. So more or less just taking everything that I've learnt and putting it into one full driving set. All right. See how I go with it. First you'll need to find and attach the trailer. Oh, that's so hard. Right, on to the next section. Ooh. Thought I was going to hit that witch's hat for a second. There we go. Should be easy enough to pull these first few sections off. And then I'm pretty much tipping it's going to obviously get harder and harder the further you go on. Forcing you to apply some of those difficult maneuvers that I had to put into practice. Yeah, these are some Tight. That last one was a bit of a tight turn. Wasn't sure whether I made it or not, but obviously I haven't been failed for connecting anything. So this should be an easy enough turn, according to what they're saying there. Easy enough. I'm already in top gear. Not unless I switch over to the next one. Sing it. Oh, if there's a train coming, obviously there's not, so we're all good to go. Oh, here we go. Try and see if I can get a straight enough path through here. Whew. Coolio. Time for reversing. Not my best, not my best, operations. Prepare to reverse. G'day, Smith. How goes it? Well, the closest thing you can get to a cam. Trying to do this without hitting anything. Trying to complete the task. This is one of the tasks, well, the cornering maneuvers I'm not the best at. I don't even know if I'm going into the right spot. I haven't hit anything yet, so there's that. I don't know how far back I'm supposed to go until drive in reverse and follow the course to the left behind you. Okay, so I am doing that. I guess I stopped just before I hit that barrier. Or until they tell me to go forwards. Oh, wow. Yeah, I failed. Is that not what I was supposed to do? It doesn't say to... Well, see, I followed to the right, not to the left. So that's where I failed there, obviously. So it says drive in reverse following the course to the left. So following the course to the left. Does that mean I'll go back here somewhere? I don't know. I've got no idea. Maybe I should watch and find out what the instructions are. Yeah, on Missouri is out on what day was that? It's out very soon, anyway. Right, so let's try and skip through this as much as possible to get to where I see where I'm supposed to be going, because I went the wrong way when I was doing the reversing, obviously. I thought I was going into the correct spot where it wanted me to go, but maybe not. Yeah, I more or less get at least one or two or maybe even three during every stream. So, yeah. And that's very early on in next month, which is not that far away. Well, I thought I could skip past all this setup because I figured I'd be able to work out where to go, but obviously I didn't know. Yeah, that's the latest update. You should get rewards. So all this section here is relatively easy enough to pull off. So where it comes into the section where I need to reverse is where I have no idea where I'm supposed to go to. Just more or less similar to what I did going through there anyway. So that was pretty good. Well, I was able to pull that off without having their guidance. Yeah, here we go. Oh, right. See, I didn't drive forwards into this section. I didn't realise that's where I was supposed to drive into first. Reverse into. Then there you go. That makes sense. That's why I got that wrong. Okay. Right. I thought they wanted me to reverse into there, but obviously I've got to reverse through this section. Okay. Righto. Makes sense. Testing my reversing skills, which are very bad. After driving on roads through the city centre and in the industrial facility, you'll head towards the driving academy headquarters. So, there. See if I can pull this off. How much more is there to do? A short drive on the road and you're nearly done. Okay, yep. Coolio. I should be able to pull that off easy enough. And I'm guessing they're going to want me to reverse up in here. To complete the test, you'll need to park accurately. You can choose whichever maneuver works best for you. So you can pick and choose wherever you want to park, obviously, by the sounds of that. As long as it's done correctly. And obviously they've got witches' hats there, so if you don't do a very good enough job, you'll fail from hitting them. There's no need to be nervous. You've already learned everything that will be required to pass. Good luck. Easier said than done. In my books. Righto. Start her up and get going. Now, I'm not going to rush it too much because I want to actually pull it off. Treat it like a real situation, as if I was just playing the game as normal. Oh, what? I didn't pay attention to that. Wow. I didn't need to worry about the first time when I went through there. I didn't hit anything. Alright, let's go. There we go. .90-degree turns. Hopefully I can pull this off without any issues this time around, like I did first time going through. Easy enough to do. Right, I'll line myself into the section there and then reverse around. drive forwards and turn right. Okay. Easy enough to do. Follow the curve around. And then we park into whichever slot we want to choose to park in. Lining my truck up to where I want to get into. And I don't think I've gave myself enough room. Clearly not. Not for getting into that spot. Alright, looks like I may end up having this done after all. There we go. What was that? Fourth attempt? Fifth attempt? Sixth attempt? I didn't continue counting anymore. Right, that's part one completed. Now on to the final exam, part two. Before I take this one on, I'm going to go for a quick coffee break and I'll be back. Yeah. I'm back, coffee in hand. Let's get this final stage completed. Did not actually switch over. I apologise. I didn't switch it over to the break screen. I thought I did that. My apologies. Alright, welcome to the second part of the final exam. We'll move to a nearby parking lot and test your skills in reversing and manoeuvring into parking spots. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Several consecutive parking challenges await you to assess your abilities. So, according to this, they said consecutive parking. Wow. Space is limited here, so be careful and take your time. I'm guessing here's the final spot for where I ended up. Make good use of the space around you and use all of your mirrors to your full advantage. Good luck. Remember to be careful and not to rush. It's okay if you can't get it in the first try. The important thing is not to damage the truck or those around you. Drive forwards to the first part of the exam. Obviously, reverse into that spot. Diagonal parking. Okay, wherever that section leads to. Guessing around here. Following the arrows around. Yeah, I didn't pull that off very well at all. Try again. Well, with all these reversing and stuff, hopefully that means I'll get better at it. But I've noticed since playing either Euro Truck or American Truck Sim, when I reverse my actual trailer in real life, I've noticed my reversing skills have improved a hell of a lot than what I used to be in the past. That was way before they brought out the academy. There we go. Right. We're back on track. Okay. I was just trying to turn to make this, and yet it collected the trailer. Now I'm swiping the fronts of the trucks. I've gone from bad to worse. I need to focus up a bit more. I might grab some more of this coffee. Right. Yeah, where I have to park there straight off the bat is I don't like going into them areas because I can't I can't see what's going on with the trailer at all. How are we coming along here now? That's a bit better. That's how I wanted to get in here originally, but you know, I didn't do a very good job of it. But finally, I've got there. So hopefully I can pull off everything I need to from here on out, and hopefully not hit the trailer on anything. Got to get round the turn. But they did say it is tight in here. Avoid hitting the trucks. I want to try and line myself up so give myself the best scenario possible to reverse in there. Oh, don't go too far forwards. Alright, here we go. Try and pit as close to the truck without hitting the truck. Oh wow, that's way off. Yeah, wow. I am doing a terrible job yet again. How dodgy is that? Oh, I'll I'll take that. Continue through the parking lot. Watch out for unexpected situation. Unexpected situations. Right, maneuvers and all that sort of rigmarole. Okay, here we go. Oh, what? Ah, well, there you go. So if I can get through that without hitting anything, then I've got to obviously get over to here, do a parallel parking. Well, way off. Go back to the drawing board. Start from scratch. Now, when I manoeuvre through that tight section, I've got to work out how to get through there without collecting the trailer. Hopefully I can pull it off. Hopefully I'll get better at doing these reversing scenarios the more I do it. Well, that's the whole aim, by doing these things, to get better at playing the game, and it's to make playing the game a lot more efficient, by I see it. So I'm starting to learn the length of the truck and the turns that I'm doing and how that's actually playing out. So hopefully I'm getting better at learning, how big my rig is. But then if I start getting into like doubles and triples and stuff like that, then things are going to be a bit more of a challenge. Careful not to hit any witches' hurts. Alright, here we go. This is where I'm going to find a bit challenging again. Hopefully I can pull through this without hitting anything this time. Alright, I think I've made it without an issue. Whew, alright, now, parallel parking. Try and set my truck up for where I want it to go. I'm in the green. We'll accept that. According to them, they're accepting that. One final parking maneuver to your left. You can choose to approach this however you wish. Okay, righto. The end scenario. I'm guessing one of those two spots there. Oh, I see. Right. I don't think I've had to do a full tight reverse maneuver like this, but I'm going to do an attempt to reverse into there. Okay, I didn't give myself enough room to do that. I obviously connected the trailer to the truck. Okay, that wasn't going to pan out. Okay. Trying to work out which is the best way to get round there then. If I plan to do this way. Should be able to manage it. But I didn't set myself up properly to start with. Okay, so we'll see how we go with this. We're gonna cop a damage area where we damaged the truck. We'll see what happens at the end of it and see what we get. Because we probably won't pass due to the fact that we collided with the trailer. But I want to just see what happens when you actually finish the whole thing. Oh. I didn't see whether it was green or not. Alright, leave the testing area and park the truck. Okay, righto, yep. Alright, so yeah, now I've got an understanding of what's needed of me. See if I can actually pull it off without hitting anything or damaging the trailer in any way, shape or form. Shut the engine off. Right, what's going to be the end result? Failed, obviously. No collisions. Final exam part 1 complete. Final exam part 2 needs to restart. Coolio. I know that I can complete it because I pulled it off in the end. Once I worked out the correct spot to set myself up for it. So I can do it. Just it took me a little bit of working out to get it underway. I didn't set myself up very well for that one. Come on now. That's better. Finally. Thanks, gentlemen. Appreciate that. While I'm focused. Right, on to the next section. Welcome on in. How goes it? Righto. Get through here without any issues. Still not getting any better at parking that in there better. Hopefully some point down the track, if I come in here and want to try and better my skills, I'll probably be able to pull it off without any issues. Do the old drive past it a little bit that I need to, and then cut in nice and tightly. Try and make that manoeuvre as best as I can get it. Oh, how did I manage to get that before without any issues? I'm pretty sure I did as close to what I did the first time around. I mean, the fourth time around, or the fifth time around. Oh, I know I'm definitely getting better at parking in here, so the more I do it, the better I get at it. Well, there you go. I think I have pulled this off the best I've ever done to date. So I'm quite pleased with that. I'm actually fairly straight along line in the parking area. So, yeah, practice makes perfect. Now lining myself up through this area is going to be key to getting out the other side. If I don't keep myself in there in the right line, I'm not going to make it through. Right, that was really tight. So not a very easy task to get through there without doing some navigating in an easy enough manner. I'm going to try and set myself up to this as best as I can, then just drive straight back hopefully. Oh, I had to be back further. Righto. On to the final parking manoeuvre. So no strikes against me yet. So if I go far enough over this way and get myself into the correct position where I want to head. See how we go with this. Right, we will get this scenario if it kills me. I stalled it. I think I gave myself enough room away from the barrier. Whew. I think I have done enough to get this completed. Yeah, it took me ages to get there. Took me a lot of turns. But in the end, I shall have it completed. Yeah, not in an awesome skilled manner, but in a way that I'm happy that I was able to complete each task required of me. Alright, final exam completed. Congratulations, you've successfully completed the exams for truck driving basics and learned all the skills needed. This is the first step in your journey towards realizing your dream of becoming a professional truck driver. I'm now ready to head out on the roads. The adventure has just begun. Chapter completed. Congratulations, you've completed Chapter 5 final exam. You have proven that you have all the necessary skills for driving, manoeuvring and parking a truck. New scenario. Show the role play, or the replay, I should say. So I didn't get to see this side of the truck because I was too busy focusing on the other side. So I want to see what was going on this side as I was reversing up. Yeah, not too bad. So, we're want to get to... Actually, no, I want to get back to here. Pulled out of there. See how I went going through this section. Because to me that felt a lot tighter in that area than what it actually looks like there. especially on this section here. So looking in my mirrors, it looks a lot tighter than what it actually really is. But if you don't line yourself up well enough, then yeah, you are going to hit. So that's perfectly fine there. Kept within the red lines just barely. But this is the part here where I nearly come to I did come to a stop because I was a bit stressed that I was going to hit that. I'm miles off looking at that. Then I've lined out there a bit more to try and prevent from getting the trailer caught on there. Yeah, not too bad, I guess. Not too bad. Could have done a lot better. If I just had kept going straight back once I got into here, I would have been able to finish it straight off the bat. But I was stressing out for stupid reasons. Anyway. See what was going on here. How tight was I? Probably could have made it if I just kept going back around. Yeah, same for there. I was never going to hit that. But I was stressed that I would have done. There you go. All completed. It's exit. All done, completed. Right. Truck driving basics has been completed. Hone your trucking driving skills with new scenarios in more challenging conditions. Yeah, that is coming soon. So we exit that to the title screen. Extras. What's in extras? Change log. Here we go. Gameplay. Cargo system redefined. Driving academy rewards. Visuals. Truck adjustments menu redesign. First launch screen flow refresh. Vehicles. Load King and Prestige trailers pack bug fixes. And other physic implementation. That's done. So we've already on the 1.54 update. Go back. I reckon I will Oh no, we're at the end of our time frame here. I decided to stream early today because I've got things I wanted to get out and do with the family, possibly just seeing if they're up and about though, because we've already got plans we want to do. So I want to thank anybody that came in and yeah, hung out for a bit. We'll hopefully catch you in the next one. But before we do leave, we'll see who is out and about. And if there's anyone that I can actually raid out to at this early time of the day. Who have we? Anyone that I know of? Actually, we've got a few people out here actually that I know of. Anyway, anyone trucking? Jedi Horn has just gone live. They're playing American Truck Simulator. So, righto, we'll give Jedi Horn a raid. Right, hope to catch you in the next one. Till next time.